That is fucked up. And now I'm about to piss a lot of black folks off. And I really don't care. Black folks, have we seen too many incidents that when you run from the cops, they shoot you? When you pull up your pants, they shoot you? When you saying, oh, this and this, they shoot you? When you argue, they shoot you? They don't give a fuck. So why should we still do it? Why do we have to argue with these cops? They have a badge. They supposed to be serving for us. We put them in place to serve for us. We pay the money so they can, our tax money so they can have a salary. We pay all that. But what you do by arguing with him, you make him look like an asshole in front of his partner. And what cop don't want to look like an asshole. No cop wants to look like he's being belittled or he's being portrayed as not being the cop. He want to be the tough guy. His nuts gotta hang in that situation. So we give him that. The same way if you was a cop, you want your nuts to hang, right? Same way if you was a teacher, you want people in your class to abide by you. You don't want your whole class to feel like you a weak ass teacher. So that's the same way these cops feel. They don't want their partner to feel like, wow, he can't handle the fucking thing. Then people go in the thing and talk about him in the break rooms and shit. Oh yeah, he just got schooled by these, too good. No, I'm not saying it's right, but be smart about it. Be smart and say, you know what, I'm not about to go that far and do that. But I just want you guys to let me know how you feel about this, and I will be taking some questions and answers tonight on the show. I'm not going to take any today. I'm just going to talk about some topics I got to say, and we're going to do a live show tonight, another live show tonight for an hour at about, maybe about 10 or 9. No, you know what, about 12 or 11. 11 or 12. We'll do an hour show and talk about what I talked about in these shows, and then we can talk about that tonight on a live show. I got one more thing to talk about. But black folks, stop doing this. Stop giving white cops a cops period a reason to kill us. Stop doing stupid shit for them to give us a reason to kill us. Stop killing each other for one. Stop selling drugs to each other. Stop giving each other. Stop robbing each other. We kill each other every fucking day, and nobody black marches. Nobody black goes out and talk about it. Jackson haven't went out. Reverend Al Sharpton haven't went out. All these black activists, all these black artists haven't went out and said that. The only person that's really doing it is J. Cole. That's the only person I really see go out there and say something about it. J. Cole, Nelly. Everybody else putting a blind eye to it. They condone it. If you ask me. And who am I to say that? I'm this little, listen, doctor. But guess what? I feel like it's fucked up for a cop to do this. Let this man go home and do this. And I feel like it's fucked up that black folks don't stand up for nothing. And we only stand up when it's only benefiting us. When it's only benefiting us. I'm going to read a couple of questions right quick that somebody put up here after from this picture. A white guy said, this is totally outraging. This is totally outrage that this cop will let this guy grab his gun. And in the city of Chicago, they had a black kid get killed the other day. He a journalist. He got killed the other day from picking up his pants. Just like I said, my friend was about to get killed on. For picking up his pants to be respectable to the cop. He got 2 bullets in his back. And died at the hospital. This is really fucked up. And the list goes on and on with people saying how they feel about this. But I'm not going to go into that. You can go on my page and check that shit out and for yourself, and you can check it out and look at it. I want to talk about another thing about Raven-Symoné issue. Let's go ahead and play this clip. If it'll play, let's play this clip, and then we're gonna come back what I feel about what happens with this cop. What should happen? Let's see what happens.
A South Carolina deputy is being investigated after a
hold on 1 second.
Viral video. A South Carolina deputy is being investigated after a viral video of him went berserk. He's yanking a female high school student down to the ground from her desk, and he's being assigned to other duties during the investigation. And Brian, What did you say what's happening?
The FBI is now investigating.
Really?
A South Carolina deputy is being investigated after a viral video of him went berserk. He's yanking a female high school student down to the ground from her desk, and he's being assigned to other duties during the investigation. And Brian, what did you say what's happening?
The FBI is now investigating.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The FBI is investigating. First of all, I think we heard about this story. The girl was told multiple times
To get off of her
to
phone.
get off the phone. There's no right or reason for him to be doing this type of harm. That's ridiculous. But at the same time, you got to follow the rules in school. First of all, why are there cell phones in school? This shouldn't even be a problem to begin with, and he shouldn't have been acting like that on top of it.
But Raven, this guy was known in that school. They called him the Incredible Hulk. He can
Amongst
bench.
students, though, but amongst the administration, they had just given him a award for being a role model.
No, he had gotten in trouble before for already
He had.
laying his hands on a student.
He
if
had,
I'm
but
not
the
mistaken.
school gave him an award last year for being a role model.
A role model who beats a student.
Students call him the
I don't
Incredible
care
Hulk.
what award they gave him, but
Yeah.
yeah, still, the girl was obviously like not following the rules, but you cannot lay your hands on someone. I mean, maybe even in jail, but even on Beyond Scared Straight, which you know is a show I love, they never hit the kids like
They
that.
can't. He was actually sued for false arrest, excessive force, and battery in 2007 after a couple accused him of manhandling him. He has a record, and he's still hired. But at the same time, get off your phone. You are in school.
agree.
Get off your phone.
Well, that's the thing, too. It's get off your phone. It's get off your phone, but it doesn't seem that young people, and it just seems a little bit more prevalent now that they have that respect for authority. And I think a lot of it comes from the home. If the parents aren't demanding respect, if the parents aren't bringing their kids up right,
That is true.
they expect the teachers and they expect the administrators to instill values. That's your job as parents, okay?
But you also should not beat students. Like, it's
No,
I know
I
where
agree.
we're going with
Agree.
this.
This is
but,
true.
like, I'm
This is
sorry.
true.
I mean, come on.
There's
I've never
two
seen
wrongs.
someone that was looked like CGI.
That's
He
not
flung
right.
her out of that chair
Yeah,
so
that was
fast
not
it looked
right.
fake.
The clarification on South Carolina's story, Brian.
According to CNN, the deputy won the lawsuit against him for excessive force.
Oh,
The deputy won the line back in 2007.
so that's why
I got
he
it.
kept his job.
That's why he kept it.
That's why he kept his job.
Listen,
All right.
All right, folks. I want you to look at that crazy bullshit that happened on the View, the After View show, or whatever they want to call it now. The After View. That's some fucked up shit. Raven Simone sitting up there like she never broke the rules in her life before. Get off your phone. Get off your phone. This is the same person that played little, I can't think of her name, Olivia on the Cosbys. She acted like she never broke the rules. She acted like in her home she never broke the rules. Like she never told her mama she was gone out somewhere and went by a boy. She acted like she never had her phone out in class. Maybe, yeah, because your mama spent all that money. You spent all your own money to put yourself through a whole fucking private school. And you never had to go to a public school. A public school. Because you came from money. Because you made your own money off of your own talents. Right? You don't know how it is to be in a school when you have to have those types of... And then you have some asshole teachers. They have teachers that'll let you be on your phone. Then play like they didn't when a security guard or a principal comes in. You know? So, Raven, you was okay with that. But the size of the fact that this man should be fired, he should have got fired from doing a couple this way. He did the same couple this way a while back ago. 2008, 2009 or some shit. And he got acquitted off of it because he won the case because they felt like the evidence wasn't taking accordingly, I guess. I don't know what happened. This guy should be ashamed of himself. And what I don't see is, I don't see a lot of people standing up for men. Because if there was a man doing this to another young man, where would be the outrage? There wouldn't be no outrage. But since it's a fucking female, it's outrage. Females beat up men every day. Beat up men, beat up their husbands, cheat on their husbands, abuse their husbands physically, mentally, verbally, and do nothing. No men we can't go to a police station. You know how stupid that makes us look when we go to a police station and call the cops on our wives for beating us up or treating us disrespectfully. Cops laugh at you if you're a man. Cops literally told my cousin. My cousin was getting beat up by his wife. I mean, literally, she was beating the fuck out of him. We all knew it. He called the cops finally. He got brave and called the cops. The cops came to the house and laughed at him. What, dude? I remember word for word. The cop told him, can I talk to you outside? We was all sitting in there. I was like, all right. Went outside. He said, man to man, off the record, your wife really beat on you? He said, yeah. He laughed at my cousin. He said, you let her? He said, man, she has some strong arms, man. Her brother taught her how to fight. Then they laughed harder. Then before he left, he said, man, that couldn't be me. She'll be dead about now. It's coming from a cop. This coming from a white cop. Told my cousin that. So you know what happened? My cousin went in there and he beat her ass. And you know what happened? The same cops who told him that came and arrested him. You know why? Because around that time, females win. She fucked herself up even more with something and told the cops he did it. Told the cops she kicked her in the stomach. Then he got another charge because she was pregnant. He was about to be getting attempted murder for a baby she was planning on getting rid of in the fucking way. What's the right in that? Because she's a female, the cop was wrong, but it was a male, he did it to a male. Nobody would care about the story. That needs to be told. Black folks, white folks need to stop that. Then the white lady up there saying, oh, we need it. The parents, the school call him a hero. Because you white, bitch. You want this to happen. Raven should have said on her show. Raven should have said, hold the fuck up. This is my show right now. You chill out. Let me see what I want to say. The blackness should have came out her. But she got to pretend because she's getting paid by the white folks. So she got to pretend and say, yeah, you're right. You're right. She shouldn't be on her phone. But what Raven really wanted to say probably was, fuck you, bitch. That shouldn't happen. That's what she really wanted to say. But Raven got to be on front because for that white money. She getting that white money. She gotta, you know, and we do that every day in life. We go to work, and I go to work right now, and I'm going to see some shit I don't like. I can't go and say it because you know why? I'm going to lose my job. It's some shit we won't tell our landlords. But what? We'll get kicked out. So in life, you got to put on that front. And I'm tired of people giving Raven Simone headache because she putting on that front because she's making that white money. She's making that white money now. So she's going to put on that front and say, oh, I think it's this way. Oh, I think it's this way. Because why? She don't want to lose her little spot. Everybody who makes it big move out of the hood. They'll say they won't. But where they at? Where Tyler Perry at? Got his own fucking island. Where Jay-Z at? Got his own fucking island. Wayne got his own fucking island. Stays with white folks next to him. Nobody wants to stay in the hood. Master P, out of the hood in California, on his own fucking island. Oprah, damn near owns her whole fucking city to herself. Everybody, Steve Harvey, everybody who talk that black shit. Oh yeah, we about black. Where Al Sharpton stay at? In New York, on his own fucking island. They make money off of our pain. They make money off of what we go through. The poor folks. Then they gotta go back and say, look at the, oh yeah, let's get on the bone. Let's talk about this story. No. I'm saying stop the bullshit. Because if it was a man being harassed like that, nobody would look at this shit and look and say this sad. But because it's a female, it's bad. We need to stop that. Because what you're saying to the black people or what you're saying to men, that men don't matter. We don't matter. Y'all motherfuckers got fucking all kind of things y'all get for women. If a man has a child and he don't want it, he got to be on child support. He puts him on child support. He's a bitch ass nigga. He's a deadbeat daddy. Women can drop their kids off at churches, fucking wherever they want. Put them in trash cans and nothing happens to them. They can say, I don't want to raise my child. They can get on a plan B. They can get on an after pill. They can take birth control. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But soon that man say, I want to go to college. I want to do something else. I want to go drive trucks for a living. I want to go all show. he's a deadbeat daddy. Then he gotta be put on child support. Women can give their children up for any fucking reason. They don't want. I'm tired of it. Or I got PDA, post-medical distress order. Or my child, when I look at him, it reminds me of his daddy. And his daddy raped me. Any kind of fucking reason. Men can't do that. Men can't say I don't want the responsibility. Because why? We are being looked at as a bitch ass nigga. And that's not cool. Motherfucking women get child support, back pay from child support, put a nigga in jail because he ain't paying them what they want. Y'all motherfuckers get food stamps. WIC. Y'all motherfuckers get WIC, food stamps, all that shit, and cry about more money. Stop opening up your fucking legs in the first place. You wouldn't be in this situation, but you motherfuckers want a child so bad. You want something to love so bad. A lot of motherfuckers feel like once I have a child, that's like achievement to them. It really is. And it's an achievement like graduating to a black girl. You know why? Because that lets people know somebody wanted me enough. Somebody loves me enough. He gave me a baby. Somebody wanted me enough or loved me enough that I have his child. They brag on that shit. Part 3.